Hey guys, it's Sam and this is my October book haul. Let's just start this off with a bang and be really on brand. The first book that I got this month was Slayer by Kristen White. And this takes place in the world of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's supposed to be the first book in a series and it follows the last Slayer. I mean, there's always like a last Slayer or whatever. But as many of you know, and I mentioned in a recent video talking about Buffy a little bit, Buffy is one of my favorite TV series of all time. Probably my favorite TV series of all time. So I knew I wanted to read this. It comes out actually in January of 2019, but it's very Halloween-y, so I'm not surprised that they started sending them out now. But I'm excited to see what this is about. Expectations are being kept kind of like low because I want to be surprised. So that's how I feel about any kind of reboot of anything, particularly Buffy. Like, just go in expecting like horribleness and hopefully it'll be like just good. The next book I received is one of my most anticipated releases of this year, just came out this month, and that is The Phoenix Empress by Kate Arsenault Rivera. This is the sequel to The Tiger's Daughter, which I have a full review about, and I've gushed about, and I've talked about, and basically begged everyone to read. So if you haven't yet, your loss. This is the next book in the series, and I cannot wait to crack this open. I think I'm going to try to read this in November, just because I don't want to put it off, but it's a beast. It's beastly. But I need it to warrior women in love. I need more. Then this book popped up on my doorstep and I hadn't heard anything about it, but I was intrigued. One, because it's huge, and also because space. This is Sky Without Stars by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell. And this is supposed to be a YA Les Mis in space. It follows 3 different characters, all very French-sounding names, very Les Mis. This is obviously a beast. I'm intrigued. I haven't heard a ton about it. But Les Mis in space, man. Like, angsty tragedy in space. I'll take anything in space, honestly. I had a cold earlier this week and I'm still getting over it. Like, I feel, you know when you feel like 85% better, but there's still like lingering sinus snot things happening? I feel like that's where I am right now. So I apologize for not being at like peak health right now, but I'm about to move. I need to get these videos filmed so I can pack my books, which is gonna happen right after I film this. Support me emotionally and mentally in that journey, please. Speaking of space, I also received The Consuming Fire by John Scalzi. This is the second book in the Collapsing Empire trilogy series. I don't really know how many books it's going to be. You will know if you watch my recent unhaul update when I did a little mini unhaul recently that I actually unhauled the first book in the series that I had an arc of. But I still felt like I might read this book, but I just knew I wasn't going to reread that book. I have a feeling that this is going to be nominated for the BookTube SFF Awards for 2019, so I just kind of feel like I need to hold on to this because I'm going to have to read it, even though I consider the series kind of like a 3-star right now. I mean, the first book was like a 3-star for me. So we'll see. I like John Scalzi, but this series just didn't grip me, but maybe the second book will. Like, I'm giving it a shot because space. And lastly, for books I was sent this month, we have Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis. And this is a fantasy story that involves necromancy. So this girl is studying magical alchemy, but there's a plague that's spreading, and so she ends up kind of dabbling in necromancy, and you guys know how I feel about necromancy and like that stuff with magic. It's one of my things. I just recently saw this going around on Twitter magically, like no one had talked about it, and then I saw that it was about necromancy, and I was like, I need it. So this was actually a good book that I should have probably tried to get for October, but sadly, this will have to be just like a winter read. I mean, it's always a good time for necromancy, am I right? And lastly, we have this month's Owlcrate unboxing. As many of you know, I am an Owlcrate affiliate, so they send me a box to unbox every month, and I have a coupon code for you to get 15% off your Owlcrate purchase, which I will link down below. That code does not financially compensate me in any way. I did not receive any money for Owlcrate for anything. That code is just for you guys. And this month's theme is Lost in the Bookstore. It's actually a really cute print of like a witch, sort of, or like magic happening. Magical things. First thing I see is these little socks from Underline and Out of Print. These are Book Nerd socks. So they're little socks with books on it. I think the feet say Book Nerd, and then there's little prints and stuff. These are good for boots, and it's boot season. Ooh, then we have this little tea. This is Choco Mint Truffle from the Tea Spot. I'm resisting the urge to smell it because I know I can never actually smell it. Maybe I can though? I never can, but this is supposed to be obviously chocolate mint. So it's black tea, peppermint, and chocolate flavoring. And it's tea season. I could have used this earlier this week when I was sick. Although I used some other Owlcrate tea that I had gotten and it was delicious. But Chocolate mint, that would have really soothed the throat. We have this little guy, which I don't actually know. Okay, here. Oh, this is a Love of Reading tea strainer, which is an Owlcrate exclusive. So you put the little tea bag in there, and then this like is a little string to like hold it out, because that's loose tea, obviously. So it's a little thing. I have something from Adagio tea that I use. It's like a little mug thing. Actually, it's right here. Because I'm packing, I have it in here, but I fill it up and it's all in here. And then you do this on top of your mug, and it comes out the bottom. Do you understand at all what I'm saying? Is this a little sidetrack that you didn't want to have with me? And there's just a little Harry Potter print with the little Hedwig and all of his books, and it's the mirror, and you know, basically like this is what we all wish for, and we don't get to partake in, sadly. There are 2 books in here this month, and I've already seen one of them, and I am very excited because it's one of the books that I've been wanting, but like I feel like I need to do the other merchandise first. I gotta do the merchandise first. So the next thing is this little book sleeve, and it says books are uniquely portable magic. This is adorable. So this protects your books, or you can put other stuff in it if you are transporting in like a bag or something. And I don't tend to like a lot of these because they tend to be like too bright, and you know, like I'm not about like carrying around bright colors. Like I put bright colors on my face, but like not so much like on my body or my person. So this is adorable. I really enjoy this. It's like a nice canvas bag. I haven't do that like at the first book because I'm like really excited about it. And the first book is Pride by Evie Savoy. This is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. I'm so excited. It says a Pride and Prejudice remix. It's like embossed almost. It's also signed because like all the books are coming signed now. This is just so beautiful. Oh my god, I'm dying. I haven't seen this in person, but like this on the inside, like the end pages. And it's Pride and Prejudice season for me. I really like these kind of historical classics and stuff in the winter. Oh man. And I just was like rewatching all of the Pride and Prejudice retellings lately, and I just, I'm so excited about this, oh my god. So as per usual, it comes with a signed letter from the author and usually like a bookmark or something. So that's what's for this. Real quick before we get to the next book, there's this month's pin. So if you collect the pins with like the art on it, you always have a pin every month. And the second book for this month is Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. And most of Julie Kagawa's books are Japanese inspired, so this has that take on it. So the main character is part fox shapeshifter, like this kind of, there's a name for them, I forget what they're called, I just saw the kitsune. So she's half kitsune, half human, and then there's also a samurai that she has to team up with, and like it's in a fantasy world and all of that. So I've seen this cover around but didn't realize it was about the little fox shapeshifters because that's a legend that I think is really cool. And this is also, these are both Owlcrate exclusive covers, changed up a bit. So, jackpot this month, let me tell ya. And again, signed, and a letter from the author, and a bookmark. Owlcrate, you spoil us. Thank you. And then every month there is the little like community thing that they do, the little newsletter, and it shows the cover changes that they end up doing, and talks and interviews with the authors, and like fun stuff, and discussions with different boutiques that they pair with, and all that fun stuff. And next month's theme is Rise from the Ashes for November. Guys, I feel like this is personally gifted to me. So every November box will include an exclusive wax seal kit from Team Owlcrate. I've wanted a wax seal kit for literally years. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like this. So you can like wax seal your stationery. I've waited for this moment for so long. So I'm excited, and I'm gonna totally forget that that's happening, and then you guys are gonna see me lose my shit next month when I get a wax seal kit for the first time, and like right in time for like Christmas cards. I'm excited. So that is it for my October book haul and my unboxing for Owlcrate this month. Comment down below, let me know if you've read any of these books, what you thought of them, if there's any you're looking forward to. I got a lot that I'm really excited about, so let me know what I should prioritize. I feel like I'm most feeling in my heart right now Pride and the Phoenix Empress, and possibly Slayer. But comment down below, let me know what I should prioritize the most. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all guys soon. Bye!